is we over-obsess over the top 0.01% meta, and that's not necessarily the game.
Well, and that's a lot of my tier list arguments lie in that we're talking at the high level. We're not talking about every mid-level player who can't press those buttons that fast.
Yeah.
Who lacks the fundamentals, you know?
Maybe we should take on a more like League of Legends type approach where you do a tier list for each like rank bin.
Well, I think that's how Melee works.
Let's do it.
Actually, that's super interesting because SoCal that's how SoCal does their league. Like, you know how we do our little invitational thing?
Yeah.
So in addition to theirs, they have like I think like the PR players playing one invitational, and then the next 16 play in the Division 2, and then Division 3 is everybody else.
See, when you talk, it scares me.
Why?
Because you're over there, and it just like pops in my head.
Yeah, I look over there every time, but it doesn't affect.
It's terrifying.
You know, I would join you guys over on that desk, but
it's a little.
It's a little squish.
I feel like it turns it into a bit of like a shock jock radio show,
jock.
where it's like you got your two primary hosts, and then every once in a while she will have like the insight, like the deep cuts.
And can he have like he can run the
you need a soundboard sheet. I'm not even lying. If you had a soundboard.
She'd bring in the air horns when
necessary. There is a USB slot somewhere here that I can put like soundtracks on it.
Exactly. Yeah, she's running
if you were on the soundboards and we turn this into that,
it's shock rock radio.
Poor Heck then would just be on the radio all day.
I was thinking about coming here. I was like, wow, am I really going to talk for more? And I was like, yep, I am.
You know my job is to call people.
I did not. So
with a headset on.
Oh no!
I literally have a headset on all day. I go home, I put a headset on. I travel on the weekends. I have a headset on.
At least in radio, I have my like studio monitor headphones.
Yeah.
Like those are mine that I bring home, and then we just type talking to the.
I don't remember what a cold breeze feels like on my ears.
You're poor. You can't have hair longer than that, or you'll be permanent.
That's right.
We have 3 05s.
We have 3 05s?
Yeah.
You think those kids are never coming back?
No, they're coming back. They want to put one on the board.
Because they can play against other 05s and 04s.
Yeah. And then you're not alone.
Eventually, someone is the worst. That person doesn't come back.
Yeah.
So this is like an inherently unsustainable format because like you'll lose one a tournament.
Yeah, because one kid only
until finally it's just like Crush.
Yeah, it's only Crush
sitting in the room fighting a CPU.
Yeah.
Taking all of our money.
Running out the funds.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to play Falco recently.
Falco?
Because I want to commentary. I want to be better at talking about it. The way to do that is to play more characters.
I agree.
So I've played a little bit of Falcon before. I know a decent amount about Ice Climbers. I've played, I'm working on it. I played Sheik for a while. I've never touched a Spacey because I watch enough Fox to not want to play him. And Falco, I think, is disgusting. I think Falco is
They're so
gross,
fun.
And Falco shouldn't exist. And I think Falco's Falco's a monstrosity. And his double jump is disgusting, but I figured we have the same jump squat.
He's so fun. Yeah.
We have the same jump squat, so I will start here. Oh my god. He's just hitting him. It's like driving a car, but it feels like driving a boat.
Who? Falco?
Yeah. It's like you're driving a car, but it has boat controls.
At first I definitely, you feel that like slow delay, but
you're going fast, but you don't know how.
Yeah, but it's such a beautiful feeling. I think Falco is probably my favorite character to move fast with because there's something like, I don't know, it's almost like he's not supposed to be moving fast. He's supposed to be the slow version of Fox, and yet look at you go.
He feels so heavy.
And to move him quickly requires a certain kind of spatial control, and that's where lasers come in, right? Where the lasers give you space to move in this artificially quick way, whereas Fox just actually moves that fast.
Yeah, and that's a part of the reason why I dislike playing Fox, because it's in real time. Whereas Falco is
starting off on Fox nowadays actually must be so terrifying because everybody's like shouting at you about how this character's the best, and all that's happening is you're getting blown up by everybody you face.
Because everyone is good against Fox.
Yeah, that's what makes him the most fun character in the game. Exactly. Everybody likes playing him, and you like playing him.
Maybe.
Let's go, Fox.
Maybe some of them.
You'll like him one day. Everybody comes around.
I just like...
Except for Smash 4 players.
I had my first good Shine Bear today, and I was like, I kind of get it.
Dude, start practicing wave shines. Tell me that shit doesn't get you off. Yeah.
Because that was my whole joke, is that I don't date girls who can't wave shine, and I was like, I should learn to wave shine.
Wave shining...
That was my bit.
is off the hook. What's that, off the chain?
Cool. That's exactly it. It's actually really cool. I don't know, you can't say that multi shining isn't actually. It's technically hard and looks cool. It makes a cool sound.
You do this? I can't do that with Falcon. I can't do
I
like.
can't wave shine with Falcon.
I can't tech chase, do like the follow-up grabs. I just always have to cover with an aerial. I'm not fast enough to grab. Oh, that's the classic.
I feel like they shouldn't be fast. Falcon feels like he should be fast, but it's so unwieldy. Like.
Yeah.
It's the control. I feel like doesn't come easily.
Yeah, it's because of his aerial drift.
Yeah.
You feel like it's like in those racing games in the arcade.
Yeah.
You feel like you can overshoot your turns so quickly.
Exactly. There's
and
no
all of a
power
sudden,
slide.
all of a sudden you're running into the wall and you're pissed off, and your friend, like, it's one of those games that has the cameras.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's laughing at you.
So this is.
Both of these characters kind of feel like that, right?
Yeah, and they hit like freight trains.
Yeah.
Getting hit, you feel it physically in your chest.
I love riding the train.
I don't know either of these players, so that's fun.
Is it Miami and FFDP?
I like Miami as a tag, though. I think that's cool.
Is it Miami, Ohio, or Miami, Florida?
Miami, Ohio is funnier.
That's right.
Miami, Florida is just...
You know there's an Orlando, or what is it called?
There's University of... I guess there is University of like...
Miami, Ohio?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I went to University of Miami, Ohio.
That's how you trick people. You're like, I went to Miami in Ohio.
In Pennsylvania, there's a bunch of towns named awful things like Blue Balls, Intercourse, and Birdenham.
Intercourse?
Yeah, there's Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Birdenham.
Is it between two courses?
Not even. It's in Amish country.
Oh, well, yeah, they have courses in their meals. First course, second course.
Of course.
So, of course, they have to have the intercourse.
Intercourse.
It's between first and second course.
Naturally.
For the first course being texting, the second course being Netflix.
Well, for the
intercourse
for the
in the middle.
It's ankles and then.
Oh, that's right.
And then more ankles.
I would like a little ankle on Captain Falcon in Smash 5. He's wearing those big boots.
He's got a gun, but he don't use it.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
This game has just been all the Falcon, like, hard reading a single option. He'll, like, back throw into the forward smash.
It looks like my Falcon.
Yeah, when I first started playing, there was this one Falcon that just did that he just always took the 50-50 forward smash.
Well, and I know a lot of Falcon players start to argue about, like, whether Stomp is good or not because it's so committal and so rewarding. Yeah.
He lost.
That was actually unreal.
He reels back in his chair. Oh, God, man. I had that whole game.
I was boosting that whole game.
I messed up one time.
Boost to death.
Boosted.
It's hard to resist the temptation to side B sometimes.
Yeah. Side B plays neutral for you. So like I'm gonna move. I move forward. I put together. Right. It's like an up throw that just automatically comes out if it hits.
Exactly.
You skip the step where you have to press buttons.
And Bomber is like that, but worse.
Yeah. Bomber is so bad. It's so depressing.
If it interacted with shields, it would be so much better. But it doesn't, and it won't.
Oh, 3? Nah.
So I think
he just like he's just flying around trying to follow him, and then he like is kind of slow, so he can't actually catch up. But then Miami is also slow.
Exactly.
So he gets the time.
You ever think about when Falcon Nair only HRC was a thing?
And only what?
Falcon Nair only home run contest. Do you remember that era?
Oh yeah. I like that's one of my favorite things to play. I'm not a big home run guy, but that's the only one I like to do.
But Nair only is actually a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
Yeah, and it.
Bum 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 bum.
It's got a rhythm to it.
It's a heartbeat.
Yeah. Oh no, that's tragic. It can't be alive. We beat the crap out of it. Radio. FCC regulated.
Does the FCC regulate Twitch?
Oh, thank God not. FCC regulations, we have like clean broadcast hours.
Yeah. This FFDP tag sounds like a federal.
Yeah,
federal force.
Federal Falcon.
Double penetration.
Oh,
sorry,
no. It's the Federal Falcon.
The Federal Falcon.
Donation fund. Donation.
Dank punch.
Dank punch. Yeah. Federal Falcon Dank punch.
Yeah. Free Falcon.
Shouts to Lean Boy. Shoutouts to
Don't prison.
SPC, the new crew that's trying to rival us by being a real crew and not just being a crew that exists only to rival Habs. So, good job, SPC. Bring it on.
Who's SPC?
SPC
I don't know. I'm
consists
behind.
I don't know what it stands for. Lean Goy. We have the Lean Goy, these head green, the Slippin', Bugatti bags.
Bugatti bags.
And someone else. I don't know. They're the real deal.
But you don't know what it stands for.
No.
So what do they fall for?
Abs. The Huntington Avenue Bomb Squad.
That's an amazing acronym.
So
all right, I'm sorry.
I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, good job, us.
It sounds like, yeah.
I finally put it in my Twitter bio because I know some people thought my tag was Habs, which no. It is the Huntington Avenue Bomb.
I think we should cut the H's. Abzek!
Yeah, too many H's.
This Falco trying to make the comeback happen. Ooh, off the stage. Yeah, that's free.
So
off that right side, he's got the DI rolling on down there every time.
Last game, he just absolutely outpunished our Falcon friend in the last, like, 3 seconds of the game. So I believe in him to do the same.
Ooh,
The classic pulling back and lasering a little bit.
Game 3,
Let
neutral
him
air.
come to you.
Oh, he gets caught. See, now it's like Miami's getting a little bit faster after he FFDP gets the grab.
Yeah.
He's just putting up a wall in there. He's like, you're so mad that you didn't cover me that you're just gonna run at me.
Exactly. Yeah, you tried, failed, and then had a new plan.
Yeah.
Which I think is honestly, yeah, that's the low to mid level.
Failure is important to learn.
And you know, maybe the walk box.
There's no greater teacher than failure.
And especially recorded failure, where 2 people you don't know are picking apart and, you know, crapping on your gameplay.
We picked apart like 20%. I don't feel bad.
Exactly. I was talking about, we were busy, all right?
We're busy.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, is Stadium the only time in any competitive game where 2 people wordlessly mutually agree to wait out something?
I would argue that it's the most extreme, but in League at the beginning of the game, sometimes when everybody's level 1 and they're just going to their lanes, if they don't want to tussle, they'll sometimes just stand and look at each other and like taunt and just like spam taunt. So like there's a little bit of that. There are some games where they'll find little pockets of peace.
Yeah. Even like,
you know, in World War I, when the German and British soldiers, they were across, it was called